So I found this juicy little pond, lake, small lake, big pond, and I'm gonna go try to fish it today.
There's something there in the wild, it's a reflection of me.
But I don't really have permission to fish it, and there's some signs. I'm not gonna say what the signs say. So I'm gonna load this cooler up with all of my gear very quickly and go dump my kayak in the water. Gotta drag it a little ways, but I want to get out on the water before I get caught, if I get caught, if there's anything wrong. That way, if they catch me, I have to come get me. It's right over there. So I'm gonna take the kayak. My first ever fishing trip out of this boat. Looks like a super juicy place. I found it on, found this place on Google Earth, and just looks really sweet. So gonna head out, go see if I can catch some fish. We'll see you guys there in just a few seconds. Alright, nice and easy, and we're off. My first ever cast from a kayak is going to be with this black frog. I didn't even get it close to the freaking bank. There we go. Alright, so standing up out of this kayak is absolutely, like, there's nothing wrong with it. Alright, so first couple things is this rudder system, like to turn the boat, is so effortless. There's some kind of scum on the water, and I don't know if this pond is like doo-doo water or something. I literally think this place might not have any bass in it, or any fish at all. It's really weird. I haven't seen one brim. I haven't seen like any squirrels running down to the water. I haven't seen any snakes or turtles or bass busting anywhere. It's kind of muddy. There literally might not be fish that live in this place. I've never heard anything about that. I don't know a lot about this. It's like a giant pond. It's not really wouldn't call it a lake. It looks really good. I mean, but I haven't even seen a brim at all. Normally at the pond, you see lots of brim. I've tried several different lures. I don't think I've ever seen a pond in Alabama that doesn't have fish in it. But there's a lot of boats, like, so this pond is, you can't run a gas-powered engine on this little pond. And there's a lot of houses on it, and there's a lot of boats, like a lot of John boats with trolling motors, a lot of kayaks and canoes. So I mean, there's people out on the water, and I mean, it's not like they're tubing behind their freaking kayaks, so they gotta be fishing. I can't imagine these fish don't get on the freaking grass. It's only, I mean, that's the bank. There's nothing but grass over the whole bank. Well, pedaled all the way up this pond, all the way up the creek as far as you can go. and I got nothing. It seemed like the water got a lot muddier as I got up here and more stagnant. And I was messing with the drone right as I got started in a little bit deeper water. So I'm just gonna go and paddle all the way on back there and just kind of start over. In my mind, I wanted to come fish back here because I felt like it would be the best, but as I got back here, I realized that it definitely is not the best. My first turtle in front of me. It's gone. I've seen 3 turtles today. I'm so amazed with how easy this thing is to pedal and how easy it turns. I know y'all can't really tell, but like, look how quickly that just turns full right. I mean, the agility on this is very, I mean, I don't know what like a Hobie or, you know, I think Jackson makes a pedal drive, but I think Native makes a pedal drive. I don't know how good those are, but I do know that this thing right here, like when you want it to turn, this sucker is freaking turning. It's extremely stable, and this turning system and the rudder in the back just really moves this thing around good. Let's see how this thing drives through grass. Here's a little old grass map. Oh, not good. Oh. I've been wondering how it does in grass. This is like really viney grass. It's not like milfoil or tundrilla, but it did not do very good. Just put it to you that way. Good thing is if you get anything hung up like that, it's easy to pick that pedal drive up and just get whatever it is out. You know, if you do get something hung up in the prop, or the line hung up in the prop, or you get, you know, like that was grass. That was actually very easy to just pick the whole entire pedal drive up out of the water. It's right below your feet. You don't got to worry about falling in. So one super cool thing I've already gotten to like about this kayak is if you're pedaling and then you want to start fishing but you want to turn, you can just turn the rudder and look. It will literally turn you all the way around without the boat moving forward, like without it keep going and then turning. It like just turns on the spot. That's actually the best way to turn this thing, to be honest. I just now figured that out. I wonder if I can get it to actually spin all the way around. Oh my God. That's sick. That's how you maneuver it in shallow water. Don't keep pedaling. Like I've been just keep pedaling while turning, but it turns on a dime way better if you stop pedaling and just let that rudder do its thing. It freaking slings you all the way around. I'll keep the rudder straight and make a cast. And then as you make a cast, you know, it kind of starts tilting into the bank like this, and I don't want to be going that way. So I just hit that thing to the right and keep fishing. You don't have to pedal or anything, and it just automatically straightens you back up. And then I'll just set it straight. And now I'm like parallel with the bank. And if it keeps going again, you can just, even though I'm not pedaling, I just turn that rudder and it just spins you. Like, I don't know, but it's freaking cool. Because one thing I always hated about fishing out of a kayak is when you're casting, man, you gotta like keep the pedal in your lap because the boat spins around so much. You gotta always be spinning it. And all right, before I mark this trip off as a bust, I'm going to tie on this little bitty Whopper Plopper and throw it around for the rest of till I get back to the boat ramp, because a Whopper Plopper will literally draw bites from anything. Brim, turtle, catfish, and definitely bass. Got one. Finally. This is the smallest fish I've ever caught in my life, but I finally caught a bass in this private lake, or this little lake, out of my kayak. What's crazy is as soon as I got down here, the water got cleaner. And I done fished this whole entire pond. All right, time to let him go. That freaking instant reverse is so sick. I was just working on my bait and I was floating in towards that grass, which I knew would hang up in the prop. Literally hit this thing 2 times in reverse and backed right off of it. That wraps up a pretty fun day on the water, fun morning on the water. I just love getting out here early, like whatever it is, if you're pond fishing, if you're lake fishing out of a boat or out of the new kayak. I just love fishing in the morning. You know, there's not a lot up. You just hear the birds waking up. The woods start to wake up. And so just a lot of fun. As you can see on that video, the thing is super stable. It's extremely quick. It turns really, really nice. And I'm not just saying that. They didn't pay me to say that. They wanted me to be honest with, you know, my subscribers and my videos on, you know, my thoughts of the kayak. And so I'm not gonna lie, it is the coolest boat I've ever been in as far as a kayak goes, or a canoe, or anything that's small like this. From what I've seen on YouTube, like the comments back to my post, it seems like this boat is a little bit less heavy than some other boats. One thing I want to point out is that PDL drive system is just super, super quick. It is super responsive. If you're like me and you've never wanted to kayak, because how much of a pain in the butt it is, I would honestly say that this thing will make your experience a lot better. So for now, that's gonna wrap up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed my second review. This is like more of a comprehensive, you know, physical review. Only caught one fish, but the thing fishes super awesome. As you can see, it is 8:30 in the morning. Today's supposed to be the hottest day Alabama's had in the last 7 years. Heat index today is getting to 116, so I'm headed to the house. I got some work to catch up on, and yeah, gonna pretty much stay inside today. So hope you guys enjoying the content. If you have any questions about this kayak or anything else, please feel free to drop them in the comment section below, or email me at darionisfishing@gmail.com. And remember, you can use 25% off of Quantum Fishing rods and reels using this code here, 2019 DIF25. I'll put that on the screen right here. You can screenshot it. And you can get all TH Marine supplies for 15% off. Code is DIF15. I'll put that code right here. And if you want to just screenshot them both together, I'll just stack them both up. There you go. Hope you guys enjoyed the content. I'll see you guys on the next one.